Alice Through the Looking Glass is quite a fun animated film. This was released in 1987. It's directed by Andrea Bessiani and Richard Slavinsky, and it's written by Jameson Brewer, based, of course, on the story by Lewis Carroll. And we have a voice cast including Janet Waldo, Townsend Coleman, Phyllis Diller, Hal Smith, and various others. And in general, I found it to be quite enjoyable. Alice arrives in Chessland, where there are a lot of wonderful things to see, and she also wants to go across the land to become a queen, and that's basically the overarching narrative. And the story does work well. It's certainly a very creative space, and we meet some really interesting characters along the way. We also have some great messages about nothing being impossible and using your imagination, and obviously they're all really, really great messages that we often get with Alice stories. Alice is a character, I like her. I think she's definitely recognisable as Alice. I don't know if I'd seen a picture of her, I would have immediately went, that's Alice from Alice in Wonderland. But within the story, I can tell that it's Alice, and I think the character is well written. The voice acting is great. She's certainly really likeable. We have some lovely, brightly coloured animation, some really great songs. The songs in this are quite delightful, and it is certainly a very creative film. I don't know how exactly like Through the Looking Glass this is, because I've never actually read it. I've read the first book, but I haven't ever read Alice Through the Looking Glass, and I think I need to do that. In fact, if I watch another Through the Looking Glass adaptation, if you can recommend any, please feel free to do so. I have seen the 2016 version, of course, but it's not quite the same story here. But certainly based on this film, this narrative, I enjoyed it. The narrative worked well. I don't think Chessland is as fun as Wonderland. I don't think it's got the same feel, at least within this film. But it's still really enjoyable, really entertaining. Do you need to have any experience with Alice to watch this? Technically, no. You could still enjoy it. But had I watched this first and I'd never seen any other Alice film and I had no idea who the character was, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. I think for me, part of the appeal was having a different interpretation of the character, a slightly different environment. So for me, that was the appeal of being able to build on knowledge that I already have or view the character in different scenarios. But that being said, if there's any reason why you want to watch this, even if you've not seen or read any other Alice, absolutely give it a go. It's good fun. For me, it's just a one-time watch, but nevertheless, I rather enjoyed it. And if it sounds like a film for you, particularly if you're an existing Alice fan, then I'd say the 1987 Alice Through the Looking Glass is certainly worth checking out.